What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a talk show. I'm not sure this place is really bright, so I think this is the third time I'm doing something like whereby I just speak to the camera, and I'm going to be sharing my experience working with a tech startup. So compared to what you think a tech startup is, just like let me say an app that is developing, or a web part of an app that is developing that people have not started using yet. I'm going to share the few experience I've had in just a week. So the first thing I'm going to be sharing has to do with, compared to when you are learning, you have this thought whereby you feel you are going to be doing a lot of things, designing crazy funny things, which I was supposed to experience, but I didn't experience it based on the startup or something some other people were already working on. So I just came in to fill in some gap they were missing. All those elaborate design that you'll be seeing flying up and down. That's not what the experience is actually like. Like trying to correct very little things, changing something, and sometimes you might sit down in front of the code, not even understanding anything for hours, because I actually have one I'm still battling with. And the second thing that I've realized about tech startup is the people that are in a startup like that is, I think, is the best opportunity to grow. You are not anxious. There is, at the same time, you feel confined in people that are working with you to express yourself if you don't understand something. And this is something that have really helped me. But I've always thought that all this learning I'm learning, if I'm actually going to start working somewhere, hope they will just fire someone straight up, because it seems that you want to use them to gain experience. So I feel a tech startup is actually the best place to gain experience and to know what to do. So I'm going to begin the last thing. Okay, now I mentioned something about ABS. It's an app that we are developing on for students all over Africa, but now we are currently in Nigeria. We are majorly in three schools. So I work on the web part of the app, and the app is not yet out, but we have the one for mobile on Android, while the one for the ISO is going to probably come out before the ending of February. If it does not come out the ending of February, latest by May, it should be out. So you can simply just search on Play Store, Google Play Store, for ABS. ABS is an app that helps students to pass information, to use AI chat compared to normal AI, whereby when you ask questions, it gives you questions that you don't understand, or you use a lot of big English that you don't really get. So the ABS helps you to understand and get information that are relatable to you as a student. So when your fellow student sees it, or a lecturer sees it, they don't feel like you've copied something from an AI. And that's the same thing I also use for my copywriting agency. So people that are working in my copywriting agency, I give them the same thing. So it makes their emails writing or their sales funnel writing very simple, sharp, and clear, to the point that you feel an interaction with human, not an interaction with robots. So now another thing that I came to realize is product. Yeah, product. So as long as you are developing the app, you also need users to get used to the app or get used to your website. So sometimes the service you hope to provide might not be the initial service these people need. So you need to be able to get feedback from users without attachment. So when you're able to get feedback from users without attachment, it gives you the accessibility to do things quickly, very fast, without wasting time. And I feel if you are not willing to take critical, or I don't know how they call it, but if you're not able to take feedback from people, it's actually going to damage the growth of a startup that you have. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is security. Now, once you are doing a startup, or when you're working in a startup, there's one thing you should notify. You don't want to be connecting to free Wi-Fi, or you don't want to be in a state whereby your users' data are leaked out, because all those things has consequences of hacking. Imagine starting having a startup that gets a fund only for the startup to crash by funds that are sourced out by criminals. So you need to make sure that most of the residents of anything that has to do with passing information are hosted by you. And the last thing I'm going to be saying is, yeah, crisis of management. This one does not really occur, but it's based on wherever you stay. For example, now, if you stay in somewhere that, I don't feel crisis actually affects anything that has to do with tech in general, because you can, in as much as there's public holiday for someone or for everyone, you can still sit in your house and work, except maybe you have electricity problem or some other specific problem that hinder you from the internet or getting your system on. So everything is pretty fine. So thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and we'll probably see you on my next video. Now you can do well to check out the video here on how I started tech and the best language to start with.